Are you excited to see what I got from the thrift store? 25 new pieces I've added to my collection, and I'm really keen on showing you all of them and my succulents. And we're going to be doing a bit of a succulent repot in this video. Springtime is in the air and my plants just need some love. I'm going to start this video off by giving you guys a little tour of my local thrift store. I spent probably a good hour in there looking at all of the pots and everything that they had. They had quite the selection out for spring, so when I tell you I was shook, I was shook. There was so much stuff to look at, and I managed to collect 25 new pieces to add to my collection. So I got home and I scrubbed them all up really good, nice and shiny to show you guys them today. So we're gonna first head into the thrift store and then we'll come back here and I'll show you what I got. All right, guys, today is the next day and I have everything scrubbed clean and I'm ready to show you guys. I'm going to start off with this piece here. I'm planning to use this as a propagation vessel. I've cleaned it out really good. It has the year 1985 on it, so someone did make this, and it's looking really good for its age. It's got purples, blues, and whites on it, which those colors go together so well. Those are some of my favorite colors. So this piece here is something that will add a fun pop of color to my shelf, and it will go with so many different pots. I think that these colors are very versatile, and yeah, I'm really excited to see what I choose to propagate in this. Next up, I found this funky pot. Look at the color on the inside first. Can we for a minute? That is so shiny and pretty. But I got this because it looks like a mushroom or like a tree trunk or something really cool and unique like that. This one was also handmade, and I don't know, it just really caught my eye. I was so obsessed. I think this one would look really cute with a succulent in it. And I love the shape of it. I think it's something completely different from anything else I have in my collection, and it's more like natural, earthy. I'm really curious to see what I'm going to put in this one. It's super cool. And then I found this like basic pink and grape 4-inch pot, which has this like super ribbed texture to it. And I think that this is a nice simple pot. I love this creamy pink color, and I also love gray too. So I'm not too sure what I want to put in this one, but I got it for the ribbed texture and the colors. I think that it will be super cute on my plant shelf. Every time I go to the thrift store, I always head to the coffee mug department. I am guilty of having different coffee mugs in my cupboard. I don't think I have two of the same. I always like to grab super fun, unique, interesting cups, and I love choosing my coffee mug in the morning. I think it's one of the best parts of my day. I got a mug that was similar to this probably about 6 months ago, and my toddler actually broke it. So I found one that was very similar to it, and I love it. So this is my new wifey mug. It's nice and big, and it's white and black, which are two of my favorite colors. And I'm really excited to have my wifey mug back. And then I came across this beauty. Look how cute this is. Somebody handmade this, and it's got a purpley kind of gray blue stripe that goes all the way down the pot. The base of the pot is not even, so this side is kind of a bit raised compared to this side, just slightly. So I think that that makes it look super unique as well. I want to put like a hanging plant in here, maybe a hanging succulent of some sort. I'm not too sure yet, but I thought this one was really cool, and it's handmade, so it's the only one in the world like this, which I think is super interesting. I'm really excited to put this one on my shelf. I think it's really nice neutral colors, and it's got like a ribbed base as well. I'm excited to use it. You guys, check this out. Isn't that so cool? Oh my goodness. I'm not usually much of a yellow person, but when I saw this, I had to grab it. I thought it was super cool. And it also has little legs. Like, look how cute that is. Oh my goodness. And the yellow paint on it is like raised. You see that? So this one's really fun. I don't know what I'm going to put in it, but I really like it. And if you look up close, it's got kind of like a grainy, bumpy texture as well, which I think is super interesting. I love having different pots and finding really cool plants to put in them. Finding a new pot for a plant is a good way to fall in love with it again as well. If you're getting bored of some of your plants or just want to like change up your collection a bit, getting new pots for your plants is such a good way to just fall in love with your plants again, or spruce them up, give them a glow up, a makeover. But this one here, oh my goodness. How cool is this? I love it. I am a sucker for little pots with feet. So this one is adorable. It has a little pop of red on it, which I'm not super into like all red pots, but just having this pop of red on it gives it a little bit of style. I think that this pot is adorable, and I cannot wait to see what I put in this. And then I came across this, like, look how cool this is. I am a sucker for anything black, so when I saw this, I had to grab it, and I'm always looking for bigger pots. Like, this isn't super big. It's like a 5 or 6 inch. I haven't measured it, but it's also got like the ribbed action going on here, which I think is such a cool design feature of this pot. I really like that it has some white on it as well. I think just like a basic green plant in here, it would just give that green such a pop of color. But yes, this one is super cool and one of my faves that I picked out. And I found myself another coffee mug. Look at this, green and gold. Yes, queen. Oh my goodness. I thought this was adorable. Super chic. I love this one. And this one here, look how pretty that is. This one reminds me of the ocean, which I love. And I love this sea green bluey color. I think it's really pretty. Whoever made this did a really, really good job on it. This one immediately caught my eye. I love sea green colors, and it has like the marbled white on it as well. So I'm not too sure what I'm gonna put in this one, but I think that it will pop on the shelf and go with any white pot that I have. So this one is pretty. I'm really excited to use it. And then I got this cute purple pot. It's just super tiny. Perfect for a succulent, but I also really love purple, so I thought this one would be a fun one. It's kind of like tiered down the side, and maybe it was a candle holder. I'm not sure, there's nothing on it, but I thought it was really pretty, and it's translucent, so you can kind of see through it. I'm not too sure what I'm going to put in this one either, but maybe something colorful, like a colorful plant would be really nice. I really liked this. And oh my goodness, can we talk about this one for a minute? I'm obsessed with this. I love anything iridescent and pink. Oh, so pretty. This one has a little chip right here, but I'm not even mad about it. I still had to grab it. Like, I can literally put that chip facing my wall so that you can't even see it. I thought this one was a must-have, and I grabbed it as soon as I saw it, and it shined up really nice. So I don't know what I'm gonna put in this one, but I am obsessed. And then I came across this beautiful thing, like, hello. It's really textured, not like really textured, but it's slightly textured. And it has these stripes that come all the way down, which are all around the bowl. And I think that the colors just go so pretty together. I really like this one a lot. I'm not too sure what I'm gonna put in it, but it's a good one to have on hand. I have a cupboard full of pots and glass vessels that I just shove things in. So it's really fun to pick a pot when it's time to pot a plant up, and then I can choose a pot for it. I always get super excited to go into the cupboard and find something that I think will look really pretty. But this one was super cheap. I think it was like $4, and it's so nice. Nice and simple. And look at this, you guys. Oh my goodness, how pretty is that? This is so, so unique. I think this one was handmade too. It looks like it's old. I'm not too sure. But I really like the border of yellow roses. When I met my husband 10 years ago, I bought him a single yellow rose. And my grandma also, she loved roses. She had a huge red rose bush outside of her house. And I remember just like, it smelled so good. I would play by it all the time. It was my favorite. This one though has some beautiful coloring on it. The yellow goes so good with this like green and almost blue. Like that is just so, so pretty. Look at that. This one also shined up really nice. Like it wasn't super dirty, but I just love cleaning pots from the thrift store and seeing how they come out. I think I'm gonna put my Lithops in this one if it works out. I hope it works out because that was my thought for this. But if it doesn't, I can always find something else to put in here. I'm definitely gonna use this for something, but I'm obsessed. This one's probably one of my favorites. And I found this as well. I'm always looking for something to put my cups in because I have a lot of plants in like small clear cups or taller clear cups. And I think this one would be perfect for a taller clear cup. And I love silver. I think silver is a really pretty color to have as well. So this one's kind of simple. And I was just thinking I could put one of my plants in big cups in this one. It's so hard to come by this style of pot. Like I wish somebody would just make pots for people who plant in cups because I have so many plants in cups. But I thought it was super cute and had to show you guys. Another mug. I love this blue color, and when I saw it on the shelf, it was faced this way, and I picked it up and I was like, oh, I really like that. And then I turned it around. And it has a teddy bear on it. And I think that's super sweet. I know my little kids are going to love this one, but I'm also going to use it. I think this would be a cute cup to drink some coffee or tea from. Can we talk about this beautiful thing? Like, oh my goodness. I love this color. It's like bluey purple. I'm not too sure what this was, if it was a candle or what, but I think it's super cool. Something interesting and unique. I don't know what I'm going to put in it. But I thought this would look really pretty on my shelf, maybe in my bathroom with a succulent in it. I'm not too sure. But I had to grab this one because I thought it was super interesting. It almost looks like sea glass on the bottom too, which I think is really pretty. But this color I'm obsessed with. Obsessed. And then I found this. Like, how cool is that? It looks like someone made it out of a tin can or something. I'm not too sure. Definitely looks repurposed though. I thought this one was super unique. I don't know if anyone else would have this in their collection. I always like to find really unique things. I think it just adds character and personality to your collection and to your styling decor. So this one's super small. Not sure what I'm going to put in it, but I had to pick it up. Then I found this as well. It had a label on it and it's still kind of sticky. So I'll have to figure out how to get that off. Maybe some rubbing alcohol or something. I just don't want to wreck the finish on the pot, or I could just keep that side to the back as well and just have the front displayed. But I also wanted to grab this because it was black, and I love grabbing black pots like I already said, and I just thought this one was a little bit different. Super cute. Then we have this beautiful shiny thing. Holy bananas. I love this so much. When I brought these home and showed my kids, my youngest was like, "Mommy, this one here is my favorite." And I was like, yeah, it's so pretty. It's like a yellowy gold and it's so reflective. And I think it would just be such a pretty plant pot. I'm not sure what this was before. Maybe a candle or something. I don't know. But yeah, so shiny. It looks like a disco ball. And I found this saucer, which I think is so pretty. Downstairs on my floor, I have a lot of plants, and I really like to try to find saucers that look really interesting and neat to put the plants on top of. And this one's so shiny and sparkly. I thought it was super pretty. And the back too even looks cool. So I could do it like a raised saucer. I'm not too sure what I'm going to do with it, but I like both sides and it was super cheap, so I had to grab it. And then I found this coffee cup as well, which I had to grab. I love the simplicity of this cup and just like the neutral colors. I would always reach for something like this. I think it's super cute. And we have another propagation vessel with those pretty, pretty colors on them. So this one has got like the blue, purple, green going on. And I think that this would be a really cute prop vessel. It looks like maybe it was a cream jar or a sugar jar or something. It is handmade. Somebody wrote on it. I don't know what that says though. But I think this one's super pretty and it's even colorful inside. So yeah, cute little propagation vessel that I can reach for when I have something to propagate. Can you guys tell that blue is my favorite color? I really, really like this a lot. Like, look at this. I think this might have been a candle too. I'm not too sure, but wow. This is so beautiful and shiny. And look at that. I'm obsessed with this. I think it's adorable. And the last thing I found was this rustic looking 4-inch pot that has rose gold and black in it. It almost looks like it's brass. I thought that was super pretty. And this one was like $3. So I think that was a good find. I don't know what I'm going to put in it, but I'm excited to find something for it. This one totally fits my vibe. I love this a lot. So that is all of the pots that I picked up at the thrift store. I spent a total of $122. So I think it averages out to just a little over $4 per pot, which is pretty good because purchasing all of the stuff brand new would be probably $300 or $400 maybe. I don't know. I have no idea, but it wouldn't be $120. I think going out to the thrift stores and going plant pot shopping or just thrifting in general is such a good way to get out of the house. Like, I'm an introvert. I love sitting in my house and doing nothing. It's my favorite, just being with my plants and my kids. So it's good to get out of the house. And for me, it just made my day just to go out and find some new pots. And then when I saw that they had all of their spring collection out too, like all of their spring stuff, I was so excited. Like, I don't usually get 25, but holy bananas. I kind of went a little crazy, but it was worth it. I love everything that I picked up. Which one was your favorite? Tell me in the comments. I want to know. I don't know. It's hard for me to pick a favorite. Like, I really like this pink iridescent one. And this one for sure. Yeah, I don't know. I like them all, so I'm really excited to use them. Now we are ready for our succulent tour. I don't have a whole bunch of succulents, but I do have a little bit of a collection. Last night I stayed up and made some name tags for them so that I could tell you what they're actually called. So we'll go through them individually. So this guy here is a Ferocactus Emoryi. It has really cool spikes on the top of it that are red. And I think that's so, so cool. Look at that. And like the texture of it, it almost looks like a booby cactus, but it's not. I thought this was pretty. And it's just in a little pot that I picked up at the dollar store. I don't think it's actually a pot. I think it's a cup, but I use it as a pot. This one I picked up, oh, I don't even know. I think I got this one in Campbell River actually when I went up island. And I haven't repotted it since. And it looks like it needs a repot. So this is one we're going to put on our repot list. I thought this one was super funky though and different, so I had to grab this one for sure. This one here is one of the first plants that I had. So this one is a Haworthia Cymbiformis ver Obtusa. So I thought this one was really pretty, and I recently sold the big mama, but I kept a couple of her pups, and this was one of them. And this one is exfoliated. It needs more light. I did just repot it, but it got knocked off of my little table by my son. So I just kind of popped it back in there, but I do want to top up the soil a bit on this one. These ones root like crazy. Like, do you see that huge root in there? They root so fast, and the roots are so chonky. And you can tell when they're thirsty when you kind of squeeze on the leaf and it has give to it. Kind of feels like it's almost deflated. So that's a good way to know when to water your Haworthias or your succulents in general. But I really like this one because it has the translucent tips. I think that looks so, so neat. I don't know if that's to like allow more sunlight to reach the plant or what, but I thought this was super cool when I first saw it. So I grabbed it, and it's stayed alive ever since. So that's cool. And I just have this one in this cute little pot that I thrifted. And this here is her baby. This one I'm sending to my friend. So I do want to get it into, actually, should I repot this one? I'm not too sure yet, but you can see it's quite rooted in there. That root goes all the way to the bottom, and there's roots wrapped around the bottom as well. So yeah. This one has like a stripe of white on it too, which I think is super pretty. Like you can see it right along here. So that's nice. These are so cute. I just love little Haworthia pups. I think they're adorable. Like, look at that. What a little cutie. It's just in like a bumpy candle holder. And these are some of my Lithops that I picked up recently. Oh my goodness, they are so stinking cool. So these are the ones that I want to put in the pot with the roses. I think that it will look so cute. Oh, I need to separate them badly. I'm kind of nervous though because I don't have a very good track record with Lithops, so we'll see. We'll see how it goes, but I love them so much. I think that they are absolutely adorable. They look like little brains. And I have it in just this thrifted pot with the bunny ears. I thought it was super cute. Next up, I have this wild child. So this is Crassula Perforata Variegated. So this thing grows like a beast. Oh my goodness. This is all winter growth. You can see that there's spaces between the leaves, like in between the leaves, and at the bottom it's more like compact. So yeah, I didn't realize this would grow like crazy in the winter, but it totally did. And I have it like sitting up against my wall here, so that's why it's growing straight up, but it is a trailing plant. So I do want to find like a heavier pot for this so that I can actually let it trail. But it is so, so pretty. I need to move my coffee. I don't want to dump soil in it. But look how pretty that is. Like, this is so gorgeous. And I'm just blown away by its speed of growth. Like, look how pretty. Oh my goodness. I love this so much. But yes, it's quite rooted in this little cup, and it literally is going to start falling over soon here. So I definitely need to repot this one. And next up I have this cutie pie, which I picked up about 6 months ago. Look how cute that is. Oh my goodness. I saw these around for so long and I just never picked one up, but I did. So this is an Echinopsis Subdenudata. Super cute. I can't wait till some of my cactus flower. And this one has got some good roots growing, actually. I didn't repot this too long ago, so this is not going to be one that we repot, but yeah, she got roots. I mean, this one could go into a bit of a bigger pot because as you can see, the pot looks a bit small for it. Yeah, maybe I could just like raise it up a bit and put some succulent soil in the bottom of it. And this one is in a cute pot that I found at my local plant store. I love this pot so much. I think this plant pot combo is just adorable. This one here is a blue cactus. This one is commonly called the blue torch cactus, but the name for it is Pilocereus Azureus. So I don't know, I call it the blue torch cactus, but I think it's super pretty. Like, look at that. Oh my goodness, I'm obsessed with this. And I just have it in a no drainage glass vessel. And as you can see, there is a root all the way to the bottom, but I'm not going to be repotting this one today because I think that this one still has a lot of room for root growth in the substrate. And I just have some gravel on the top of it for decoration, some colored gravel. It actually looks like pond. Maybe it's pond. I'm not too sure, but it's cute. It looks nice. And I'm obsessed. Blue's my favorite color, so I had to pick this one up. I can't wait till it flowers for me one day. And I have a couple of just little single lithops that I picked up separately from my big pot of them. And this one's starting to open, which is super cute. I love the color of this one. It's kind of like a yellowy green. Hard to show you. There you go. Yeah, so I'm excited to see this one open up and split. But I'm so scared to water these. If anyone knows when the proper time to water a lithops is, please let me know. I found this cute cup at the thrift store as well, and I just have it on this little black saucer. Super adorable. I'm not repotting that one today either. I think that one should be fine for a bit. This one here is a Euphorbia Trigona Rubra. So this is a red version of the African milk cactus. I picked this one up a couple months ago, not very long ago, but this one had little to no roots. So this one has just been sitting in here rooting, and I honestly haven't checked on it to see if there's any roots in a while. So I don't think there is. I don't see any. So I'm just going to leave this one in here and maybe give it a shot of water. It's super pretty though. I love this one. I thought it was very unique and different from what I have in my succulent collection. I don't know if Euphorbia is technically a succulent, but yeah, it's cute. Then we have this cutie. So this is a Crassula coastal coral. This is a newer succulent hybrid, I believe. I found this one at my local garden center and I had to pick it up. It's so cute. I love Crassulas in general, but like this one, like look at that. How pretty is that? I love it so much. And it's actually a pretty quick little grower too. It's grown a bit since I've bought it. This one is still in its original mix that I purchased it in. So I'm going to repot this one today as well. And I just have it in a little candle dish, but I love this one so much. It's so pretty. And then we have another cute little lithops. And this one's orange. And it just pushed out a couple new leaves. So I think it's super cute. Maybe that's when you water it, like when it's pushing out new leaves. I don't know. Anyone else terrified to water their lithops? I don't see any roots and I'm too nervous to repot this one today. So we're going to leave this one for now. And I just have it in this little white dish with a wooden saucer. I think I got them off of Amazon or maybe I purchased them on Marketplace. I can't remember. Then we have this little cutie. So this is a Sedum Morgianum, also known as the Sedum burrito or the donkey tail or monkey tail succulent, I believe. This one bloomed for me and it was super, super pretty. I don't think I have any pictures, but I will take a look and see. I really like this one and it's trailing out of this little pot, but it's still in its original nursery mix as well. So I am going to be repotting this one today. I'm a bit nervous because these are such delicate little leaves, but I'm going to do my best. And then I have this pretty Haworthia. So this is a Haworthia Obtusa Variegated. Look how pretty that is. And it has like a little baby in there, but the baby's super white. So I don't know, I'm kind of nervous, but I'm going to separate it today and try and see if I can get it growing and see if there's any other babies in there. I've always wanted a variegated Haworthia though, and I thought this one was just super, super cute. She's been growing really nicely for me too, and she's quite well rooted in here. So I'm going to separate her. As you can see, there's roots on the bottom. So yeah, we're going to give her a new little home today, which I'm very excited to do. I have a couple of moon cactus in my selection. So these are grafted. So this is a Gymnocalycium Baldianum. I don't know if I'm saying that. That's the top cactus, the colorful one. And the bottom cactus is a Pilocereus cactus. So this part, the green part, they have to graft them onto the bottom cactus because this doesn't have any green or any way to produce chlorophyll in it. So they use the bottom cactus for chlorophyll and they just graft it on together. It's super pretty. And I have this one in this cute pink pot that I'm obsessed with. I think I got this one at my local nursery center too. It's super cute. I love a pink pot. And I do want to take this one out of here today because I don't know how rooted it is and I just want to take a look and see. So maybe we'll be repotting this one and maybe not. I'm not too sure. I might as well show you my other moon cacti since I just showed you that one there. So I have this one here, which I think is super, super pretty. Look at her. How cute is that? I love the colors on this one. I think it's super cool. And this one too, I want to take out and just take a look at the roots because I haven't taken it out of this pot since I repotted it in here. And that was about maybe last fall or a year. I can't remember exactly when it was, but I think it's time to take a look at the roots. And we have it in this cute little zebra-esque pot with feet. How cute is that? Love this pot. I think I got this from my local nursery center as well. But yes, we love her. She cute. She colorful. Next up is my Sinocrassula Yunnanensis. I think that's how you say it. This is also known as the hedgehog succulent. Look how cute that is. Take her out of her pot. I love this succulent so much. I think this might be one of my favorites. And you know when it needs water, when it's like soft and you can like pet it, like it's almost needing water now actually. And then when it has a drink, it just stiffens right up and then it's like super pokey. But I think this one's super cute. And this one can sunstress black. So I'm trying to sunstress it this year. We'll see how we do. But it's got a bunch of little babies growing off of it too. And I want to separate one for my friend and I want to keep the rest in the pot to see how big it can get. But this one does need a repot. I don't know if you can see the little fine roots in there, but it is quite well rooted. So I'm going to take it out of here and repot this today. And I just have this one in this cute moon phase pot, which my friend Michelle over at Luna Leaf, she sells these, I think internationally, if I'm correct. And she has some beautiful, beautiful stuff. Oh, I forgot to show you my other moon cactus. So this one here is my pink guy, who's also so cool. Like, look at that. And he has little babies growing off of him, which I'm not sure what to do with. So I'm just going to leave them on. But this one is potted in a plastic nursery pot, which I should have done with the other ones. And I don't see any roots in there, but it is rooted. Wonder if I should. I think I'm just going to leave this one as it is, actually. Well, I'll repot it when I see some roots in there. And I just have this one in this cute little blue pot that I found. Look how cute that is. I think I just got this one at my local garden center as well, but I loved it and I was obsessed. The color and just the shape of the lip, like that's so cool. And this one here is a variegated string of pearls. I had a huge plant of this and then I repotted it and chopped some of it off and then yeah, it just was not looking well. So I just popped it in some moss and I think it's rooted enough where we can pot them up. But this one here is from my friend Yogi Blossom over on Instagram. It's super cute. I love variegated succulents. I think they're really pretty. So we're going to take this one out of the moss and see what the roots look like and be potting her up today, which I'm excited to do. And now I have two new succulents that I just bought yesterday. So I'm excited to show those to you. Actually, one is a cactus and one is a succulent. So I'll show you this little cactus first. So this is a Gymnocalycium Baldianum. And look at that little dude. Like the sides of him are like ribbed. I think he's also known as the chin cactus, but he's super cute. I could not say no to this. How pretty is that? So I do want to pot this one up today because it's obviously still in its original soil since I just picked it up yesterday. But I love this one so much. I'm excited to grow this one. The other one that I got is a Crassula Buddha's Temple, which is also known as Crassula Pyramidalis. So look how cute that is. I'm obsessed. I wanted one of these for so long. So I'm glad that I finally picked one up. It was $6.99. Same with my little cactus dude. I think he was $6.99 too. If I can get him out of here to show you. Yeah, my little cactus dude was also $6.99, so I think that was a good price for both of these new little cuties. So these are my new succulents that I'm excited to add to my collection. All right, let's get to potting. So I just mixed up some of my succulent soil, which I just used a succulent soil base that I had found at my local garden center from one of my favorite succulent shops, Comox Valley Succulents. And then I just added some perlite into it, some really fine perlite. So this is what we're going to be using today. I'm going to grab my Myco. I forgot to show you this guy. So this is a Euphorbia Mammillaris Variegated. Look how pretty that is. Oh, let me move my mix out of the way. I think that is such a cool little guy, and he's variegated too. He looks so good. He is stuck in this clay pot my son made me. I don't know if I'll be able to get it out. Like, I'm nervous, low-key nervous about getting this one out. I'm just going to leave him in there. I'm not going to repot him today, but I did want to show you guys. Like, he's such a cool little dude. Oh my goodness. Obsessed. And look at this cute pot my son made me in school. I love it. It's also like kind of misshapen, which gives it such a unique little personality. I thought that was a perfect pot to put that in. I'm just trying to find something to put these plants on where you can actually see what I'm doing. Okay, so I'm going to start off by repotting my variegated string of pearls. I'm really excited to get these out of here and see what the roots look like. So, hopefully they have some good roots. Okay, I've removed them from the moss. Now let's just pick the moss off of them and take a look. Ooh, these roots are so fine. I'm a little nervous. Oh, this one doesn't really have much for roots. Has a couple little ones though. I think I'm still gonna pot it up. So there's that one. Okay, so they've got decent sized little roots on them. So I just won't put them in too big of a pot. Okay, so I'm just gonna take the tag off of this pot. Oh no. There we go, perfect. And get my soil. So as you can see, it's quite gritty. It has lots of perlite, lots of pumice, lots of sand. And I'm not sure what they use for their base soil. I'm just gonna fill that up a bit. And put a little Myco on there. Myco is like Frank's Red Hot. We use this ish on everything. It will be linked in the description box, of course, like always. Okay, so we are rooted along the stem in a couple different spots. What do? I think I'm just gonna pop the bottom part in. just like that. And then, or maybe I should run it along the soil. No, I'm just gonna do it like this. Get my big long string of pearls back. Oh my goodness, it was so long before. Okay, this is gonna have to be one where we poke holes in the mix and then put the roots in the holes. Made my mind up. Okay. There's still mico in there, so it's fine. I'm not worried about that. Okay, let's try this again. I've poked a hole in there with my little spoon, and I'm just gonna bury that root in there. And there. Oh, our first little string is in. How cute is that? Baby plants have my heart. I've said this before. I just love them so much. They're adorable. Okay, and there is our second little set. Oh, that is so cute. Look at that. That's sweet. Okay, so what am I gonna put this in? I wanted to put this one in here, but it's gonna be too tall. No. Oh, and this one? Okay, let's do that. How cute. We'll use this cute little red pot with the feet for our little string of pearls. Aww. That's adorable. Okay, so plant number 1 is repotted. Number 2, I'm gonna go into this Gymnocalycium Baldianum and see what the roots look like. I'm always nervous about new plants too because I don't want them to have root mealies. That terrifies me to get root mealies. So what am I gonna dump the substrate in? Well, let's just use our new little plate for the substrate. Oh my, is that root mealies? Uh-oh. Okay, let's take a look at this together. Friends, I do not want to get root mealies, but look at that. Do you think that's root mealies? What is that? Oh my. Let's take this substrate off. Maybe we'll just chop the roots off. I keep all of my succulents in my bathroom away from my other plants, so I'm not too worried about it spreading to my other plants if it is root mealies, but I think I'm just gonna chop the roots off and give a good look in here. Like, what is going on in there? Or is it mold, or what is it? What is it? Like, it's even on the bottom of the cup, if you see that there. What is that? I should have got this wet. So much easier to remove soil once it's wet, but that's okay. Ugh. I really hope that's not root mealies. Maybe I'll give this one a good soak in some rubbing alcohol, some ISO. Oh, this one's so cute. I don't want it to be root mealies. To be honest, I'm not even too sure what root mealies look like. I've never had them before, but I know white fluffy stuff usually means mealies, right? I literally just bought this yesterday. Look at those roots. Like, that's nutty. That is nutty. All right, I have to be a little bit more aggressive with this root ball. Okay, I'm going to confirm that it is root mealies because I see a mealybug on here. That is disgusting, and it's moving. So, I don't know if you're going to be able to see that. Right up in the corner. Oh. Right there. So this cactus is going in the garbage. As cute as it is, I don't want to deal with that. I do not want to deal with that. So I'm just going to go toss this. Darn it. Darn it. Darn it. Okay, I've cleaned and sterilized everything on my working station. I've gotten rid of that plant, and I'm going to call the garden center later and just let them know so that other people don't have them in their collections. This is why we be very, very diligent with checking the roots on our cactus and succulents. A lot of the times, new, fresh from garden centers, you just never know. That's the first time I've ever seen root mealies in my entire life. I kind of had a suspicion because of the white powdery stuff that was on the roots. So if you see white powdery stuff on the roots, keep a good look on that thing, because that little bug was just right up in the crevice of the cactus, just moving around. So, I'm not going to deal with that in my collection. It was a really cute cactus, and I'm really sad because I really did like it, but now it's making me nervous about my other new plant, so we're going to check that one right now. Please, little cute succulent, don't have root mealies. Oh my goodness. That was terrible. Terrible. Especially since I just had a mealy scare in my house with my alocasia. I was not expecting to find root mealies on my new succulent. Jeez. Okay. I don't see any signs of them yet, but I'm gonna dig. We're gonna dig. Apparently these things grow super slow, which is not a bad thing. It's nice to have plants that grow a bit slower. Ooh, I still have the heebie-jeebies from that. That was disgusting. I really hope this one is clear of them. They were not side by side in the store either, so like I don't think the root mealies could have crawled into this one. And I'm at that store quite frequently, and I do know that that one is newer. Like I've never seen that cactus there before, so a little piece of dirt just flew on my hand, just landed on my hand, and that scared me. Now I'm terrified. Ugh. Sorry, I should have gotten a better picture to show you guys, but I kind of just freaked out there. I don't want that root mealies in my house. No thanks. And I'm going to be taking out that garbage as well as soon as I'm done filming this video. Okay, so I don't see signs of root mealies at all on this plant. I don't see anything moving. I just want to be double, triple sure I don't see anything. Yeah, I don't. And I'm looking in the crevices of the plant and I don't see anything of concern either. Oops, that one came right off. And it has a little sprout. How cute is that? It's gonna give me another little pyramid. Okay, I'm just gonna go rinse this off in the sink and I think we are good. I'll give you guys a close-up look at how cool that is. Everyone needs this succulent. It's pretty sweet, not gonna lie. If you can deal with slow-growing succulents, this is your guy. Okay, so here we are, all rinsed off and cleaned up and looking fresh. So I'm gonna put this to the side and I'm gonna find a pot for it. I have a couple more of these little pots I picked up from the garden center. So let's see if we can get them off, get off the label here. So annoying, I don't know why they do that. Can't you use a little tiny sticker or something? But they need the barcode, I get it. Okay, actually it came off, so perfect. Okay, we're gonna put in our mix. Maybe a bit more. And I'm gonna find my Myco. And we're gonna pot this in here. I don't want to get any of the soil in between the little leaves, but I think that's impossible. So I need to lower my expectations. That drives me nuts. Oh my goodness. Aw, that actually looks so stinking cute. Look at that. Okay, so there's our first one done. Try to wipe off all of the perlite and mix here that I spilled on the leaves. I can just give it a good soak next time. Ooh, this is the fun part. Now we get to find a little home for this guy. Oh no. Do I have more? I'm gonna go see if I have more small pots too. So I have this, but it has a drainage hole in the bottom, and I have this here. So I think, do I have a little tray I can put this on? I don't want a drainage hole in the bottom of that. You know what? I'm gonna put it in here. I think that looks super cute. Aw, how sweet. And I made a little label for it. So I'm gonna pop that in there as well. Cute. Here she is. Crassula Pyramidalis, aka the Buddha's temple. So cute. Number 2 done. Eager to repot this hedgehog succulent, so let's do that next. It's also nice freeing up pots for other plants because I really didn't want to take this one out of that moon phase pot. You know what, though, it still might fit back in there in a little bit larger of a nursery pot. Let me see what I can find. So I found this one, which I think, I don't know. Do I go upsize and put it in this huge one? I think I'm going to, because I can tell when this one needs water. So I'm going to do this, and then it has more room around the base of the plant for the babies to grow and develop. So we're going to do that. It's not going to fit in the cute little moon pot anymore. See? But that's okay, because we can find a new little pot for it. Maybe this one. No. Darn. I don't want to put it in this huge one. Maybe I'll have to. We'll see. This huge one is actually a 6-inch because this is a 5-inch. So, or maybe it's not. I don't know. Anyways, let's do this. Okay, so I'm going to fill it up with soil. Let's see if that's going to work. Oh yeah, that'll be perfect. Okay, so then we need the myco. Perfect. And then we're going to pull this little cutie out of her home. I just had her in my arid mix before and she did fine. In my arid mix because it's nice and chunky. So that is her. Look at her roots. She's got some good roots. Just want to kind of release some of this bark from the base of the plant and see if I can get a baby off for my friend without wrecking the plant. This big one here would be good. How do I do this? Okay, so I'm just going to try to find the base of the baby. I don't even know. Oh, I don't want her little petals to fall off, her little leaves. Maybe we can just pull one of these off the base. Ugh, this one is literally so fragile. Oh my goodness. Maybe I should use the scissors. I'll be right back. I'm gonna grab scissors. Give me your baby. Come on, friend. Let me see how far down I can cut. I think I'm just gonna have to take the top part of it. Okay, so I have a baby here. I'm just gonna remove the bottom leaf and show you guys. So there's our little baby. How cute is that? So I'm gonna put her off to the side and just let her callus. And then I'm gonna pop her into her new mix and fill her up. So there she is in her new little pot. I love this so much. It's so cute. Ah, little spiky hedgehog friend. Do I have a pot for you? I don't know if I do. Let me check here. I have this chrome one, but no. I might have to use my black pot for her. This one here. But you know what? If this sunstress is black, it will look super pretty, but you just can't see it at the top barely. What do you guys think? I think it looks cute. You know what? I think I'm gonna go with this one. I just hope it fits on my bathroom counter, otherwise I'm gonna have to move it somewhere. I'm gonna take out the little tag, spill out the little rocks. Oh, so nervous to take this out of here. I don't want to get dirt in the rocks either. Okay. I think I broke some of the roots. Oops. Oh well. Okay, so that is what we have for roots for this guy. I do want to put it into a clear pot though, because I'm super diligent about my clear pots in my house. I really like to be able to see the root health of my plants. So I'm going to put her into a clear pot, I think. But what size? Do we go up to this? I think so. I think that's a good size because I've heard that these root super fast. So we're gonna do that. Oh my goodness. I would rather not have the soil kind of wet. It's kind of hard to work with. It's like wet sand, but that's okay. And then we have our myco and our little guy. So at least there's no leaves at the base of this, so I don't have to worry about getting soil into the leaf, because that's super annoying. I used to have a bigger collection of cactus, and when my son was younger, my middle child, he actually has autism, and he was like, loved my cactus so much, and we homeschooled in kindergarten, and I would teach him the names of the cactus, like the scientific names, the botanical names, and he knew them all off by heart. It was adorable. He loved his cacti. But then I had my toddler, and I just wanted to make sure that I didn't have anything pokey around him, so I think I gave them away or sold them. I'm not sure. But my son's happy now that I have cactus back in my collection. He loved them. He loves them so much. Both of my kids have plants of their own, actually. Just a couple each. They just love them. We repotted them the other day. My oldest son, he used to have a couple plants, but I think he's out of his plant phase for now. But William, my middle kid, who has autism, he has a bear paw succulent, which he loves. And it just sits in his windowsill, and it's so easy for him to take care of. I showed him how to squeeze the leaves to see if they need water. And he does very well with it. And my toddler, Aaron, he has my begonia. Which one is it? Begonia Lucerne, and it's almost taller than him. And he keeps carrying it around, showing everybody that his plant's almost taller than him. And he's dropped it a couple times, so it has some holes in the leaves, but it's doing pretty good. We just repotted that one too, so it's not so tippy anymore either. But it's super cute when kids have plants. I think it's really fun for them. All right, so this one is good. Ooh, maybe next year I'll pot all my moon cacti together in the same dish. I never thought of that. That would be really cool too. Anyhow, this one's done. That was super easy. And let's see if we can get these rocks back in there. I want to put the little tag in at the end too. My little decorative rocks. It looks like pawn. I'm not sure. I just ordered decorative rocks off of Amazon. They were actually quite expensive. I should have just went to my local plant store. This was like a year ago though, or something like that. I don't remember. But I don't want to waste them. So we're going to put them back in there. And it's good for stability for the cactus too. All right, there we have it. Oh, how cute is that? Love. I'm really happy I finally got to check on the roots of that, because that was making me nervous, because I read somewhere that they root very quickly. And of course I potted that into a no drainage vessel, so I was like, oh no. And what did I have this in before? Where's the pot? This one. Do we think this would fit back in there? It might actually. I'll be right back. I don't know if it'll fit. No, not quite. That's okay. I have an idea anyways. I think this, because I don't really have any trailing plants that will fit in. Oh, I don't know if that would work though. My burrow's tail. Let me see if that would be long enough. Oh, you know what? I think I'm going to save that for my burro's tail and maybe put it into this one here. Do you think that would be cute? Doesn't fit either. Oh no. Okay, I think I might have to go pot shopping again. I don't think I have any pots that would fit that. No, I don't. But I have some saucers, so I'll just use saucers until I find a pot for this. Yeah, let's do that. Okay, so there's that. Oh, I was gonna check this one. That's what I was gonna do. Silly me. This is perfect. Okay, there we go. We have our little pot. Aw, cute. I love it. So this one, I just wanted to add some soil to the top of it, which won't take me long. Ugh, the spinny chair. Okay. Use some of the soil that's already on the table. Perfect. She is good. So I'm just going to put her little tag back in her. And there we go. She's still a little bit tippy, but she's more stable, and I don't want to put that soil any higher. All right. Do I have a pot for her, actually? Oh, that's actually perfect. Look how cute. I love it. Okay. Put her back. Then we're going to check this cactus here. She just popped right out of her little soil there, or her little pot. I should have repotted this one as soon as I brought it home too. Now I'm just nervous about root mealies. Okay. But I've had this one for a while, so hopefully it doesn't have root mealies. Although I haven't seen any signs of mealies on any of my plants, and this one lives in my bathroom. Still better to be safe than sorry, right? It looks really good. Like, I don't see any powdery white stuff on it. Like, see? The roots look great. Oh, the only white stuff I see so far is just perlite. Which is a relief. Yeah, oh, this one looks great. Oh yeah, pick a cactus up by its thorns. That was smart of me. I didn't hurt myself though, so that's good. Heck, mealybugs are probably scared of this one. Look at those thorns. Yeah, I don't see any signs of them. Thank goodness. I don't know why I didn't repot this one. It's just a little cactus, though. You don't really think about it, right? You don't think about it. Okay. I am just going to quickly go and give these roots a rinse, and I'll be right back. Okay, so we just have a little root system. Not much at all, so I don't even know if I want to put it in this big pot. Oh yeah, you know what I'm gonna do? Should I? Or should I just keep it in a small pot? It's probably the best choice. Yeah, I'm going to keep it in this small little pot and see if I can get this tag off. Gosh. There we go. Okay. Okay, let's try this again. I'm just going to fill the bottom of this. Put some Myco. Cactus are always so hard to repot because they're so spiky. Let's see if we can do this. I'm just gonna rinse it after. There's no getting around that. I'm talking about getting soil in the spikes. No way, man. It's just gonna happen. Just have to be careful when I'm poking down in this, though. You know what? This is what a spoon is for. Poking. Right? What am I doing? Oh. I think I broke that cactus spike. Sorry, little buddy. This is the coolest cactus ever. I love this cactus so much. I thought it was super cool. All right, there we go, little cutie. And should I put her back in her little pot or in a different one? What do I do? That one, I don't want to use that one yet. No. Do I? Would that fit a smaller one? Okay, I just want to do some testing here. No, would it fit a bigger one? Okay. So, how cute is that? I think I am going to go with this purple one. Honestly, I think I'm going to keep it in there because it just matches its little spikes. And I'll use this purple one for a different one. Let's do that. And then this is the one, what did I want to do with this? Pull it up and put some soil underneath. Okay, let's do that. Everything looks so good. Those roots look amazing. Right? Okay, so my spoon. I just want to put a little bit of soil on the bottom there. I don't want to overdo it. Okay. See, I think I overdid it. What if I just kind of... Yeah, that works. Just poke it in the sides. I'm sorry, I hope I didn't offend anyone by throwing that root mealy Hoya away. I just don't want to deal with that in my collection. okay. Maybe this cactus does need to be up potted. I think I'm gonna just up pot it. Okay, so put it in there just like that. Yeah, that's better. Okay. At least the tag fits in now properly. Perfect. I can just wash that off too. Is this gonna fit in here? Kind of. I think that looks cute though. So I'm gonna leave that in there like that. And I'm gonna go look at the time. Okay, friends, so I'm just going to cut it here for now, and I'll come back a little bit later and finish repotting the succulents. I just have to go to my son's open house, so I'm really excited to go see his presentation, but I'm also really excited to come back and finish potting up these succulents and repotting. So we'll see you shortly. Hey guys, I'm back. All right, so where were we? We were repotting. So this is the next one that I have here, which is another one of my moon cactus. It's so, so pretty. I just love this one so much. I think this one's my favorite one. I really want one of these that's not grafted onto the Pilocereus cactus. I want one that's just sitting on top of its cute little succulent soil. I think that would be super cool, but I just haven't seen any for a reasonable price or any in my local garden center as of lately. So I'm gonna keep my eyes open. I'm gonna empty out this gravel or pond, whatever it may be, and see how rooted it is. Get it into a bigger pot, a clear pot most likely. Oh, I think this one has more roots than the other one did. Look at that. That's pretty sweet. Awesome. So I'm just going to go give these roots a quick clean and I'll be right back. All right, so that's what we are working with. I hope this is okay. Do you guys know anything about this? Like at the base of the green cactus, it's got like orange rust spots on it. Is that rust or is that just from being buried in the soil? What is that? If someone has any insight on that, please let me know in the comments. I don't want my little cactus to get some sort of rust or something. That would be no good. Like it also has some underneath a bit, you see? So hopefully that's not related. I'd be so sad if I lost my cactus. Oh my goodness. Okay, anyways, let's pot this up and hopefully it's not rust fungus or something to that nature. Gonna use one of these so I can see the roots through the pot. Oh, what did I do with my soil? There it is. All right. So I was thinking of starting to do a shorter video per week as well. So I'll do my one long video and then a shorter video, adding that to my schedule and see how it goes. I think that'd be fun. Now that I'm kind of like picking up momentum and my scheduling is getting easier, like it took a while for me to adjust to doing YouTube videos, being a mom, and just with my schedule, my busy schedule that I have already, and with editing. But I'm finding editing's going a little bit smoother these days, like quicker. I still have a lot I want to learn, but yeah, I think that I'm a little quicker at my editing skills, which I'm proud of. So I would like to add in an extra video. And if you guys have any ideas for shorter videos, like 20 minutes, 30 minutes, let me know. What would you like to see if I do decide to do that? Oh, I'm worried about my poor little cactus now. I bet you that is rust fungus or something. Oh my goodness. But I do have some fungicide. Maybe I should treat it. I'll wait to see what you guys say in the comments, and then I'll make my decision after that. Ooh. I feel like I have to fill it up more though, because it's not stable. Might have to cover some of that, but that's okay. I can always unpot it and repot it again. Poor little cactus. Stress the cactus out. Oh, I just love succulents. They're so pretty, and cactus too. I don't want to have like a huge cactus and succulent collection, but it's nice to have them. I always keep them in my master bathroom because I love staring at them. I like to have long baths, and just being able to look at my succulents while I bath is really sweet. Okay, so we need to put her little rocks back on. Hopefully I have enough here. I should. Oops. And this will stabilize her a little bit more too. So that's another good feature of the decorative rocks, is that they can help stabilize your plant. I'm sorry if it doesn't look like I'm looking at you guys. It might look like I'm looking this way. I haven't quite figured out where to look at the camera. I'm looking in the middle, but is it the right direction? It's hard when you're filming in landscape mode. Oh, hi. Hi, Jaspi. Hello, sweet girl. Hi. Love you. All right. So I think it's safe to say that this cutie is done. I had a little moon in here because she's a moon cactus. So I want to put that back in. Look how cute. Oh, I love that. Okay, and I don't think that I have a pot for this one either. I'm gonna have to go pot shopping. Yeah, that doesn't fit. I don't know what I'm gonna put in this. I'll figure out something though, because I think it's super cool. Anyhow, we'll put that one off to the side. Another one done. Next up, I have these lithops. I'm really excited about these too. This is another one I haven't repotted since I've had them. Maybe I should have. I hope they don't have root mealies. Ugh, I'm terrified now. Okay, let's do this. Let's just look and see. The roots actually look great. See? So I'm not worried about this, I don't think. Not yet anyways. I heard these root like crazy too. Oh, I'm so excited for these. Okay. And I also have some like black gravel or like decorative rocks that I purchased from a garden center about an hour away from me actually. So I kind of wanted to rinse some of those, and for my cactus and succulents that I haven't put any decorative stones on, I'd like to add some to them. So we'll do that at the end of the video if time permits, which it should, hopefully. Oh. This is so dry, but this is not one you want to get wet before you repot. The lithops would all probably shrivel up and die. Poor things. I'm seeing this dried skin and I'm like, okay, I need to remove it. That made me feel so much better. All right, how are we gonna, just like this, I guess. We'll do it just like this. And we're gonna lose some roots, unfortunately. Darn it, I don't wanna lose roots. But these also need to get separated. Okay, it's like dust. You see that? So my son's class, my 8-year-old, his grade 3 class they just hatched chicks and they're so adorable. We got to see them when we went to his open house earlier today. Oh my goodness, so adorable. I'll pop a picture on the screen for you guys. His teacher's taking them back to the farm today, and they're gonna go to the farm and visit in a couple of weeks and visit the chicks. She's such a good teacher. I just love her. They even hatched salmon eggs too and released them. Like, that's amazing. Lucky kids. And my son, they got to pick names and then vote, and my son picked Tropical, and his name got picked, and he was so happy. They did this last year too, but he wouldn't touch the chicks. He was kind of a bit nervous, and this year he was holding one, and I have a picture of it. So sweet. Okay, we're able to start freeing them. So there's our first little guy. He's got some good little roots, I guess, from what I didn't wreck. Okay. I've never repotted these before, so I'm low-key nervous about this. They looked so cute together too, but they're so bunched together. They need a repot. Okay, so here's one. Uh-oh. Oh no. I'm so excited to pot them into that cute pot. Oh my goodness. Ah! Oh, I got it. These ones, oh, there we go. Good. Oh, they're so dusty. Darn it. Oops, I think I wrecked a little bit of that root. This is hard. Have you guys ever had to separate lithops stuck together? I do not recommend, but it was such a good deal, and these things are adorable, and I want to figure them out. I hope I can keep these alive. They're so cute. And they're so colorful. I love that about them. This huge one I think is my favorite. Like, look at that. That's sweet. All right, now I just have to get this little one separated somehow. I hope you guys can see what I'm doing. I've really struggled with my lighting lately. Like my last video, I looked white as a ghost. I really hope the lighting is okay on this video. I'll figure it out eventually, guys. Thanks for hanging in there with me. So hard sometimes. Okay, so I have them all separated, so I just want to like dust them off here. So I'm gonna blow on all of them. Okay, so there's that. Now we are gonna get our cute little thorn bowl. I wonder if I should put them, no. was thinking of putting them in here because that would look cool too, but I don't think there's enough room for all of them. That would look so sweet. Maybe I can use that for a future Lithops bowl because that's a crazy and weird pot like the Lithops. But we're gonna put them in this one for now. So I'm just gonna fill her up. I don't even need the spoon for this one. Okay. Oh, you guys can't see. So I'm just gonna dump a bunch of that in there, and I don't want it to be too deep. I just kind of, it's gonna be really hard to see them. I'll have to look in the bowl, but that's okay. Maybe I should do it a bit higher. I also want to have enough oh, I guess I can make more mix if I need to. I have a whole bunch of it. Okay. My kids are listening so good right now. Fridays, I always let them play on their Switches for an hour. And I make pizza for dinner. And I was like, Mommy's not done her YouTube video, so if you guys sit in William's room, you can play your Switch and I'll get you a slushie while I finish my video. They're like, okay. How sweet of them. Because they don't get to play on their devices during the week, but the weekend, they do get to play on them a little bit. And they both had big presentations this week, so they both did so good too. Okay, so I'm just going to peel off anything that's dried on the Lithop. I don't want to peel the ones that haven't dried yet though. I don't know why, I just feel like they have a purpose. I'm going to leave them. I think maybe there's still energy stored in their leaves for the babies maybe. Probably. But these ones that have dried sheaths or leaves on them, that stuff can come off. Right? I think. Oh my goodness. These are so adorable. I'm obsessed. Hopefully they like the great white. All right, so I'm just gonna start plopping them in here, I guess. Ooh. This is gonna be so cool. I'm so happy. Okay. You can stay there. Aw, look, our first little baby. I'm also just realizing you guys cannot see what I'm doing because I forgot to tilt you down. Let's do that. My messy table. Okay, so here's the next one here. And it has a bit of a dried sheath on it. So I'm just going to peel that off as well. Now, anytime I see something white, I'm freaking out. But the perlite, it's the perlite, man. That's one thing I don't like about perlite is it looks like mealybugs. Oh, I don't know if this is ready to come off. I don't think it is. Okay, I'm gonna leave that sheath on. Maybe I'll just chop it down a bit because I already have it half off and it's bugging me. Oh no, hopefully I didn't wreck it. Okay, anyways, next one. Oh my. That is so stinking cute. Okay, I think we're done. The Lithops garden. Look how that turned out. That is literally the cutest thing ever. Oh my god, you guys. Oh, it's so cute. Okay. And I didn't make a name tag for these ones because I know what they are. They're baby Lithops. A couple mamas. But that was literally the perfect amount for this little bowl, I think. So cute. Stay alive, babies. Oh no. The twins. I forgot to put them in there. I think you can split them. I don't want to though. What do I do? You know what? I'm going to put the twins in the middle with the big ones because they're special too. Oops. Hit my microphone. Oh. I don't want my mic. There we go. Okay. So let's put the twins right here. The twin babies. My husband's mother is a twin. How crazy is that? I always thought it would be so cool to be a twin. And then when I got pregnant, I was so worried that I was going to have twins. I'm like, oh dear. I think that would be so challenging trying to take care of two babies at once. Whew. I don't know if I could do that. Well, I'm sure I could, though. You know, I've got 500 houseplants, give or take. I'm sure you could take care of two human babies at one time. Are you guys twins? Is any one of you guys a twin? Oh, love this so freaking much. I think this is my favorite. How many times have I said that now? Okay, so what's next? Next, I think I need to clean this table off because it is getting a little crazy. Okay, so next up is this Crassula coastal coral, which is so pretty. I am obsessed with this plant. Like, look how cool that is. Isn't that the sweetest thing ever? So I'm going to take out her tag and see what we're working with. This is another one I have not repotted. Oh, wow. She doesn't have many roots at all. So she is in pieces. Cute. Okay. So we shall remove what we can. She has some dried leaves too. Some perlite in there. Get these dried leaves off. Good. Okay, so there's like one bundle of it. This soil is actually really nice. I think that pot was a bit big though. Oh, it's like hanging off. We're gonna have to propagate some. Maybe I'll send some to my friend Keisha. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna send her a couple of these. She'll probably really like them. All right, so then we have this and this. You get these like hard, dry bits that come off of them. You're probably not gonna be able to see that, but it's like tree bark. Kind of crazy. I wonder if that like helps support it. And I wonder if these are supposed to trail. I'm guessing so. Probably. Yeah, maybe I shouldn't take that hard stuff off. Maybe it's for it to support itself. Oh well. If I see a dried sheath or a dried leaf, I like to take it off. Okay. So this is interesting. I wonder if this pot would be big enough for it. It should be. Or if this would make more sense, and then I can put it in here probably. Ooh, look at that. It's almost a perfect fit. Should I do that? This would actually really be pretty too. So that wouldn't fit, but that would fit. I think this one. Anyways, let's just pot it in there and see. So I'm just using this old pot from my hedgehog succulent, the Sinocrassula Yunnanensis, or however you say it. I'm gonna dump some of this mix in for real life planting right here. And I still think that's too shallow. Okay, that's probably good. And then we shall put some mica on there. And then plant these. Oh, another piece for Keisha. Okay. Okay, how am I gonna do this in a way that I like it? Like that? I think so. And then we can dump some in the side. Oh. That's okay. As long as it goes in the pot, I can always move it around with my finger. Right. Look at me making the hugest mess in the world. All right. I think that's perfect. All right, and there we have her. What a cutie. That's perfect. And then, or this one. No. This one. I'm gonna use this one. Doesn't that look adorable? I actually really like that. I love shiny things. Wow. That is literally the coolest thing ever. I could do this all day. Okay, so there's another one. Now we're down to 3. So this one I want to separate into 2. Super cute. I even made 2 little name tags for it, so that's perfect. Might have to dig to get this out of here. Got it. Oh, wow. That is literally so crazy. Okay, just gonna pull this away very slowly. I don't want to break this at all. I got some on my neck. Okay. These roots are crazy. Look at that. Wow. Cool. Haworthia roots are insane. Insane. Once you figure out their watering, they're one of the easier succulents to grow, and their lighting, otherwise they get very leggy. Like my other one. But the root's so good. And it's hard to overwater them when you can just squeeze the leaf to see if it needs a drink or not. I think that's the only baby. Does it have its own root system? Like, it's so white though. I'm scared to take it off. Oh, of course. I'm gonna have to root it out. But there's the baby. Look how white that is though. No roots. But that's okay. Oh, is this another baby? Do we have babies just coming out of everywhere here or what? I think so. Oh, very interesting. We do have more babies. We have a couple more. Okay. I'm gonna pull them off to give more energy to Mama. Here's one. Hard to see. Here's two. So cute. I'll show you them better in a minute. Here's three. Cute. And I can see more growing in there, but they're not ready. And there too. Yeah, okay. So I'm just gonna go give this a quick rinse, I think. So here's my beautiful baby all cleaned up. Doesn't she look so good? Okay, now I have to figure out what we're gonna pot her in because she's got a massive root system. In here, honestly, she could totally go in there. Let's do that. Oh, I need to make some more succulent mix. Okay, BRB. All right, I made some more mix, but I didn't wet the perlite this time. I just left it dry. It was really hard to work with, so sandy. And I'm gonna give it some Myco. And wow, I still cannot believe the roots on this. That's crazy. So that is her. She looks so good in her new little pot. And I also am gonna have to go pot shopping for something for this too. Why is it so hard to find cover pots for this size of pot? Seriously. If anyone has any leads, let me know. This is a 5-inch pot. Okay, so next up we have this big boy. And I think this is gonna be hard. So we're just gonna have to go slow. I don't even know what I'm gonna put this in. Oh, this broke off. Oops. Let me go. Let's just give this to Keisha too. There we go. Have fun, Keisha. It grows like a beast. All right. These ones with the fragile leaves are so hard to repot. This thing must have roots galore. There we go. Yeah, it does. OMG. Okay, well, here she is, the beast herself. Okie dokie. Well, that's crazy. I don't really want to take this out of the soil it's in. I kind of just want to plop it into something new. And I think I might keep it in no drainage because it was doing well in no drainage. I have an idea. Okay, we're going to use this glass one. I think this will be so pretty. So I'm just going to move some stuff around here. So we want to fill it up to about here. Okay. That should actually be good. And then I can find my Myco. And pop her in there and then try and backfill her. Okay, I think maybe like a scoop more would be okay. Two scoops. Perfect. Oh yeah, that's much better. I think I'm done. So this is what she looks like. I think she looks awesome. All right, so this is my last one. This is Sedum Morgianum. Super cute. And let's see if we can do this without breaking it. This plant makes me nervous. Oh, I think we're doing it. We did it. Oh my. This one's pretty rooty too. Yeah, it's pretty rooted. So this is another one. I'm not going to disturb the roots of the plant. I'm just going to pop it into something else. I kind of want to pop it into here. I think I might do that. Oh my. Okay. Well, let's do this. So I don't even know if I have enough soil. I'm gonna have to make more soil already. I should have made more first time. Okay, I'm back with more mix. I used the rest of my bag, so that was sweet. Then I can make more room in my little cupboard I have. What am I doing? Where did my pot go? I left it over there. You know what? I think I'm gonna use this one here. It has a Barbie sticker. That was from my niece when I went to visit her in Vancouver. And I wanted to keep it. Yeah, this one will be better. I'm gonna use this one. So, ready to see my mess? Okay, so we're just gonna top this up. This nice little fluffy mix. Yeah, I don't know why, but I do not like working with wet succulent soil. Nope. It was literally like almost like mud with sand. That was difficult for me. This is much, much better. Okay, let's see. I think one more scoop. Yes. Okay. This is gonna be so nice. You have to be so very careful. It's gonna look so good though, I think. Get this closer. And then we'll just plop it in there. All right, so I just found a really good idea. So instead of pouring towards the plant, put your spoon near the plant and pour into the jar the other way. That actually works amazing. I don't know why I didn't think of that before. Constantly learning. We're constantly learning. No matter how long we've been in the hobby for, there's always something to learn. And it's fun finding out new things like that. Wow, that was actually awesome for me. It drives me nuts trying to keep plants clean as I'm repotting them. I don't know. Maybe it's my ADHD. Who knows? I think there must be a little bit of OCD in there too. Who knows? Okay. This side probably has like no soil in it. Not really, but that's okay. Ugh. This is going to be a little more difficult, but I'll get it. I'll get it. Oh, my finger is in the way so you cannot see anything. I'm sorry about that. Okay, so I think the side where it hangs over is good. No. Ah. Okay, let me press in there with my finger and try and figure this out. Oh, one of them fell out, but that was pretty good for the whole thing. One of the little leaves. See? I think I'm just going to pop it right back on top when I'm done this. And it will probably just root right in there. Yeah, I think we need another scoop in there. Oh, I broke another one off. That's okay. Okay, so I'm just gonna put that right there. And look, that is so, so cute. Aw, I love this so much. This turned out so amazing. I really like that a lot. Wow. Okay. Okay, so this is Sedum Morgianum. We are done repotting everything. Now I'm just gonna rinse some black gravel, clean up my mess, and we can decorate the succulents. Okay, so I have these black rocks that I'm gonna rinse and put into my succulents. Honestly, nothing really came off of them when I rinsed them, so I think for my lithops, I'm just gonna leave them dry because I'm nervous about those ones. Okay, so let's start with this Haworthia. Well, let me lower ya. See if I can move this closer. So, I think we'll just use the little spoon for this. And this should help the Haworthia stand up a bit better, you would think. So I'm just gonna very carefully move the rocks into the center of the plant as well. I still have some succulent soil on the tops of the leaves, but that's okay because I can always just rinse it off when I water them. Thank you guys so much for joining me today as we repotted my succulents and did my little thrift haul. It was really fun spending the day with you. I hope wherever you are in the world, you're having a very beautiful day, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye!